Hi guys, welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe and spreading that love in big bad world of ours before we go any further. Check that ticket bar below. Please like, share, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Remember, subscription is free. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscriber button right now. Don't forget the notification bell. I'm sick and tired of people saying you had notifications and hit the fucking bell. Right, anyway, let's get on with it. Brownie Late Night Q&A and got long time friend of the show and friend as a whole, Sam Greenwood. Hi Sam, hope you're well.
All right, Brownie, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Well, thanks for coming, accepting the invite, my friend.
No, it's always a laugh. Always,
No,
always
I've
good
had
fun
people
chatting
say
with
you
you.
should get Sam Greenwood on. I'm saying no, the guy's on holiday. Give the fucker a break, like. Do you know what I mean?
Actually, there was one night where I sort of had some time to myself, where I was thinking, you know what, it'd probably be fun to join, but I was too knackered, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that was the I know him. That was
Yeah.
my fault. Well, the taxi
No,
was
no,
shite.
no, no. Listen, I did want to do. Did want to do one while I was over there, because it would be a laugh, But yeah, I was just too knackered. It just didn't pan out. But yeah, it's always fun being on with you, mate.
No worries. And so tell her what you've been up to.
Yeah, so I've been 3 weeks over in the Philippines with my girlfriend. Well, she's not my girlfriend anymore.
Oh, right, okay. You've done a brownie. Have you? You've done a brownie.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's just been too. We've been together for a few years, but it's just the long distance relationship is just, it's too much pressure.
Yeah.
Just too much distraction from what I'm trying to do, and just so I'll, nip it in the head, basically. I mean, we had a great time. It was fantastic. 3 lovely weeks over there, but it's just, it's time to move on now, really, and just put some more focus on what I need to do over here without having to worry about the distractions of trying to get this done and that done and get her over here and all of that. It's just it's really difficult, and it costs so much money, and it's just no.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me.
It's just nah. So I thought, best to just move on now just try a new chapter. But yeah, so it was a great holiday, fantastic. I love the Philippines. Have you been to the Philippines? You've been to Thailand, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been to Thailand, Vietnam, and I
Yeah,
haven't been to the Philippines, to be honest
the
with you. When
Philippines
I was
is.
in that kind of Southeast Asia area, it wasn't the best time to go. I think Imelda Marcos and all that was still bloody in charge.
Well, no, he was done after '86, but yeah, I know what you
All
mean.
right. Well, I think she was still bloody on in power, wasn't she?
No, it's the Philippines is quite similar to Thailand, really, but it's just a bit cheaper, and they speak English better. Basically, is just basically what I can say. But yeah, I had a great time, and just come back to old Blighty, cold England, and all of that. It's not quite the same, but I love it because I love it over there. There's such a great atmosphere, and that part of the world I really enjoy. But anyway, it was good, and now I'm back and onwards and upwards, as they say.
Yeah. So basically, you had a brownie experience with Sasha, and you realised, look, it's not fucking gonna work, man. Right, what am I fucking
Well,
doing?
we were together for just over 3 years, and it just gets to the point where you realize it's not really going where you want it to go, and there's just too many hurdles, between what we want to do and where we want to go, and yeah, it's just having all that worry at the back of my
Yeah,
head constantly while I'm trying to do things and get things done here. It's just too much. So no, just nip the bud in the head and move on. To be honest, but I mean, it's a bit of a shame, of course. She's a great girl, and I still do have feelings for her. But it's just sometimes you just got to think the right way.
Oh, and the amount of times you just told me to fuck off, fuck her off, Brownie,
Yeah,
fuck
but come
her
on, you
off.
and Sasha.
I'm not saying a fucking word. I'm not
I
saying a
mean, what kind
word.
of foundation did you have there? It's like a fucking sandcastle. That was.
Anyway, let's go on to chat. We're going to chat for a minute. Let's say it is a Q&A. I do have to state that at times it can go into the 18 plus kind of
Yeah.
conversation. So if that doesn't float your boat, may not be good for you, this show. But never mind, let's go for it. Mdow, first one in chat, he says evening, Mdow. Oliver, Cardiff are worrying me with all the signings they're making. Oliver, Swansea fan. As a Cardiff fan at the moment, Oliver, I'm not really impressed or depressed, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what they like. Most of them are from lower league, so they may not even be in the first team until the season after next. So that's my opinion anyway. Arsenal, Sam, you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with that?
Well, what do you want me to say?
I can't believe it, if I'm honest with you. Me and you were on this show about 2 months ago, and we basically said, surely he's got it wrapped up. There's no way Arsenal can fucking lose that. And I'm stunned.
No, manager, that's the problem I've had all along with Arteta, and it's happened so many times where, when the pressure is on, when the actual, the actual importance is there, it just bottles it. It's just, and the team as well. The team doesn't seem to be able to handle that pressure when it's really on the line. And I mean, in January we had 3 games in hand. It looked like it was just going to be a certainty, basically, just do your job. Then we were out, and then we managed to put it back we lost those 3 games in a row. We were out of it. All of a sudden, it's completely shit the bed. And then we managed to put it back by beating Chelsea, United, West Ham, and Leeds 4 games in a row, while Tottenham bottled it, and all of a sudden we were ahead of them again. And then now we've just gone and fucked it up again, and by losing to Spurs and then losing to Newcastle. I mean, it's unfortunately that's the way it's been with Arteta. You take 1 step forwards and 2 or 3 steps back, and that's what I said.
That's the answer
all along.
for you, Sam.
All along, I've said it all along. That with Arteta, I just don't trust the guy. I don't trust him to make the right decisions. And some of the performances are down to the players not doing their job. Not standing up to the occasion and showing the mental and physical strength that they should. But at the same time, Arteta made some strange decisions with lineups. All of a sudden, when we lost Kieran Tierney, he put fucking Xhaka in at left back again. And then we saw last season that doesn't work. He goes and tries it again. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then, just various lineup, brain farts, and that's the thing with Arteta. As soon as we don't have our set first 11 that was working very well for a while, it's like he's got no backup plan. It's like he doesn't know what he's doing with the when someone's injured. What do I do? It's just not good enough. It really isn't. For me, at the end of the day, it just shows he's not up to that type of challenge. You've got to be able to handle injuries, at least put together some kind of coherent plan and performance, even though you get injuries, and that just doesn't happen.
Was it also a case of the squad just weren't deep enough?
Oh yeah, that's
and
that's down to them as well.
I know that people will go on about the striker issue because
that's been a huge issue.
I don't think anyone could bloody vision Aubameyang just taking it upon himself and ending up in fucking Barcelona during January.
No, we knew he was going when he had all those disciplinary issues and basically got on the wrong side of Arteta, and we can discuss, that's a whole different discussion whether that's right or wrong or not. It's a different discussion. But the matter was we knew from the end of December, basically, or mid-December, that he was gone. He was going to be going. Arteta didn't want him anymore. And the problem then was, and everyone knew it. Well, okay, we're getting rid of Aubameyang. Okay, he's had a bad season, but at least he is capable of scoring goals. And then you're just going to leave us with Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah. They're just not good enough. Either of them are scoring goals. Yeah. Surely you're going to bring in a striker. And there was all that.
Nketiah's not to this level.
There's all that palaver with Vlahovic, but everyone knew very early on he was going to Juventus. I don't know what they were doing. I really don't know how they thought we could go the rest of the season without a proper striker. They've put all their eggs in that basket, the Lacazette and Nketiah basket. And once again, it just hasn't worked. And everyone predicted it. Everyone predicted it. And it just shows you, what are they doing? Who made the decision to say, no, that's all right. We're not gonna buy a striker in January. We're just gonna leave it to the summer, and then you just leave yourself like this. I mean, we scored fewer goals this season than we have, I think, for many, many years. I don't think we scored this few goals since some of the poor George Graham days.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
Yeah, they were 1-0 to the Arsenal days with George Graham, mid-90s. That's the last time we've scored this few goals, and it's just not good enough because we all saw it, and it's not like it's a surprise. There's no way anyone with a brain in their head can say, "Oh, that's a surprise. That's a turn up for the books. How did that happen?" Everyone saw it in January because there was he brought in no one to come in and take his place or Aubameyang's place. So it's terrible, and again, that's down to.
Would you put it down to Arteta, or would you put it down to the director of football and all that? And
yeah,
because
of course
I do think now, Sam, I do think a lot of fans, not just Arsenal, but a lot of fans, modern day fans, are blaming the manager, for lack of signings, maybe, but I do think it's not. That was back in the 80s and 90s, where you had no director of football and the manager had fucking full reign of who the club was going to buy. Many days now, the clubs just give the fucking manager players, fucking.
Yeah, it's is more of a head coach, even though Arteta is actually manager. He's supposed to have more responsibility than a head coach. But yeah, you're right. In the way modern football mostly works now is you have a director of football or technical director who's going to be doing the player transfers and all of that, and they're supposed to identify what the team needs, and that's supposed to be a collaboration with the manager or head coach, if you will, because they're supposed to be in sync with what the team needs. But so yeah, of course, Adu is mostly to blame for that, but at the same time, Arteta is the one accepting it, and at some point, Arteta must have said, "Okay, he's accepting that, and so you've got to portion some blame to him as well, again, for thinking that, oh yeah, we can do this with just Lacazette and Nketiah basically,
or being talked into it.
Yeah, maybe he's talked into it. It's still not good enough. Still not good enough. I've got a lot of question marks about Adu. I really do. I do about Adu. Yeah, because I mean it's. This is the first time now he's actually got to step up to the plate and actually do something big because, yeah, he did a decent job of getting rid of a lot of the deadwood and, getting rid of players, even though there were some terrible deals there, disgusting, poor transfers to get rid of them and end up paying out their contracts and all of that. But at least he managed to get rid of most of them. And the younger players, the younger so-called talented players, prospect players that he brought in, that they brought in, they look pretty good. Maybe apart from Tavares, looks a bit iffy, but rest of them, looking pretty good. They've done a decent job. Some above expectation, some maybe at expectation. And they're players who are going to develop, so you can't really fault them for this season. But then, he's not brought in any senior players, anything to complement that to improve the team, overall. So now this is the time now for the summer. He has to bring in senior players, well proven top level players if he's going to improve Arsenal. And I just don't know if Edu's got the pull. I don't know if he's got the ability and the pull to be able to do that. I really don't. It's going to be very interesting to see.
As a non-Arsenal fan, right? Now, I know he's had his injuries, in the last, 12, 18 months, right? But I really have my doubts on Martinelli if he's actually good enough.
You know what, Brownie? I'm actually not gonna I'm actually not going to arrest you on that. I'm pretty much agreeing with you on that because,
Fucking hell, hang on, you agreeing with me on something?
well,
Fuck me.
with Martinelli, I've actually been raising the question myself with Arsenal fans. It's a bit like blasphemy, you know, because he's such a loved player for all his effort and what he's done. And he's a fairy tale story. You know, he's come from the Brazilian fourth division, and he was a real spot in the like a rough diamond in the grass type of thing, and all of that. And yeah, he can still develop. He's still young enough to improve, and I hope he does. And you can see he's got talent. You can see he's got the skill and ability. It's just putting it together. He works really hard. He's got a great work rate, but it's that when he gets the ball and he gets into a good position, 9 out of 10 times he just fucks it up. He just either loses the ball or just makes completely the wrong decision, and for me, that's just not good enough. I agree. He's not producing enough at where he should be at this time. He's been at Arsenal now for what, 4 seasons now, at least 3 seasons. He should be now starting to produce more, finished end product, and he's not. He's not, and I agree. We've got to start now saying, okay, Martinelli, now you got to start delivering. You've got to
shit or bust for your career, mate. It's shit or bust for your career.
Yeah, he's got this. They've given him the number 11 now.
It's one of those things, Sam. Right? It's one of those things, business-wise. With football business-wise, you have to look at like some Martinelli. You think, right, we could make a very good profit if we just sell him now, or do we hold on and hope that he fucking progresses? I don't think he will.
Well, I don't think he's gonna lose. To be honest, I mean, you never know, but I don't think we're going to lose much value on keeping him and trying to develop him a bit further. But he's got the number 11 now. He's got a proper squad number now. So, obviously Arteta and everyone believes in him. And yeah, I think he deserves a shot now again to see what he can do. But he has to. For me, this season now coming now, he has to show a lot more. He has to show some end product. Because all this living off of your reputation of being a fantastic talent and he works hard. Okay, yeah, he works hard. Most players do. They're supposed to do. But he's got to, as a forward player, whether he plays inside off the left or eventually through the middle, he has to start producing goals. Either creating them or scoring them.
Yeah, right. Can you? My beer's gone. Sam, bear with me. Hold the fort.
I'll hold the fort then. I'm used to this with Brownie because he's the only host who fucks off 3 or 4 times for a show to either piss or get beer or both. Anyway, I see Chris is in the chat. Nice to see you, Chris. He says these highly rated players are better off they're better off developing in France or the Bundesliga, where the level is slightly below the Premier League, but still good enough to get some real competition in and develop. I agree. You can send these players off to the Bundesliga or top level France, maybe top level, maybe even Spain or Italy as well if it's suited. But yeah, Championship. I don't know. Some players are just really, I suppose, they're a bit too good for the Championship, aren't they? So depends really their level and everything. And we've got Ryan in the chat. Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Ryan, how you doing? Ryan's here.
I hope you're well, my friend. If you want to come in, let me know.
Yeah.
If you want to come in, let me know.
He never does. He always just lurks in the chat. He never comes on.
Also as well, if I go back to Cheddars for a minute. Yeah, right. I actually agree with Cheddars. Loaning them out to Bundesliga does help. And I know Arsenal fans have been fucking moaning and groaning. But I tell you what, I think they have planned a path for that youngster, the defender. What's his name? I know, get him back.
Saliba.
Yeah, I tell you what, if he comes back and does it, you watch Arteta and the backroom staff would not be given any credit for fucking producing this pathway for him. Because I think if he never went on loan and progressed that way, I don't think he'd ever get to the kind of levels in which potentially could get now.
Well, he was actually awarded Young Player of the Year for France. That's not a bad accolade to get. He was one of the best defenders in the French league for the season. There's been so. He's developed a lot. He's had a huge jump forward this season in terms of his ability and his performances. He's definitely at the level now where I want to see him given a chance now in the Premier League for us. But it's a weird one in terms of that development. Yeah, if that's what they've actually planned for him, and that's what the plan was all along. Yeah, of course you got to give him credit for that. But at the same time, if he was at Arsenal, it's like, what would it have been better if he was at Arsenal playing in the Premier League, developing in the Premier League? Or I agree with what you're saying, because I think he basically played every minute just about the whole season for Marseille. Yeah. I think that's been better for him than just getting a few games here and there in the Premier League, definitely.
Yeah. And put yourself into Arteta, not just Arteta, but any fucking Premier League manager. It's such a result business. You don't have the time. You could be sacked within 5 fucking games, 6 games. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I do have a bit of I do feel sorry for a bit of managers at the moment. When fucking the fans want, give the youngsters a go. Hang on, it's not your fucking job on the line if you fucking give the youngsters a go. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it? Because the fans will always have their expectations, and the manager's got to try and do the job with the squad he's got. And there's always that question, isn't there? Whether youth, can you use the youth? Will it be, where the youth are just not good enough and they'll just bottle it or whatever? Do they have the mental strength, ability to do a job? Blah blah blah. And then you have the argument. Well, some of the first teamers are so shit, you might as well just give them a chance anyway, and all of that. So it's a difficult one for them, isn't it? But I know for a fact, in my opinion, I would rather see a young, talented, like top-rated talent from the youth squad given a chance than some guy, some player who's just absolute crap, who's just like a seasoned professional or whatever.
I know what you mean.
In his late 20s, a Willian or whatever, doesn't give a fuck. I'd rather see a young talent play, and the talent's going to make mistakes. The young talent is going to have ups and downs. You expect that. You should expect that as a fan. But it's more exciting to see someone, especially from your own academy, than to see some idiot who's obviously just a mercenary who doesn't give a fuck,
Yeah, no, definitely. Ryan says, bit early tonight. Yeah, well, I'm to be honest, with the travelling I've done lately, I'm all over the shop. And I fucking, like last night, I got up like 2 o'clock in the morning. I went back to sleep at 9. I was like, what the fuck, Brownie? What you up to? Do you know what I mean? And when Sam doesn't like going too late, you have to do your Sam.
That's midweek. Come on, that's midweek.
Okay. No worries. Yeah. But Matthew says, but these managers are millions in the bank, so it's not the same as you or me. Granted, but it's still their career. It's still their career, mate. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, you'll end up managing fucking Accrington Stanley or something like that. You know what I mean?
Accrington Stanley, what a name that for the blast.
So it is a career at the end of the day. Right, let's have a little bit of a funny story. Well, it wasn't funny for me. Weren't fucking funny for me, I tell you.
Here we go. Brownie tries to attempt everyday life. Here we go.
Well, no, right. Part of the reason why I got up so early this morning was I was having a dodgy stomach, proper dodgy stomach. Do you know what I mean? Right? Went on the toilet fucking 2, 3, 4 times. and it was like I was fucking talking to my body basically. I was saying, "You got fuck all else in here. Why do I want to go to the toilet?" Do you know what I mean? Right? Um, and then I went. Okay, finished out. Went back to sleep. Woke up, still not fucking good. Right? I walked over to my mate's, bad stomach. I walked over to my mate. I do like a walk, and it's like I went to him. I said, "Mate, can I use your toilet?" He said, "Fuck off. I know what you like." He said. He said, "No, no, 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 no. You're not fucking using my toilet. You fucking destroy it. You fucking destroy it." Okay, okay, okay. All right, I'm going. So I fucking struggling big time. Struggling fucking big time. Finally got down the floors on a lift. Jumped in a taxi, and I felt fucking 80 odd. Basically because I fucking shit myself. In a taxi, I shit myself. I did.
Oh, it's not
I did.
easy, mate.
And
Well, if you have a stomach problem.
I had light shorts on, right?
Oh my god.
And I'm telling you, I fucking what made it worse was when a taxi fucking got to my place, he didn't have no change. So I had to go to the local shop with all lights fucking everywhere. Lights everywhere. And I looked in the mirror and it was a massive, massive brown stain on my fucking light shorts. It really was. It was fucking horrendous. But I thought I'm gonna have to fucking go in. I went in. When people are fucking just looking at you, right? Went in.
Oh,
boom.
mate.
Oh, it was so embarrassing, man.
Oh, that's rough.
So embarrassing.
That's rough. But it can happen to anyone. I mean, you get a bad stomach, it can happen to anyone. That's
I know.
the thing.
I knew I shouldn't have went over in the first place because I had a funny feeling, I'm not fucking well enough to bloody go walking for fucking ages. Do you know what I mean? But honestly,
as Matthew just said in the chat, you're living up to your name, aren't you? A bit of Brownie.
yeah, it was really fucking bad.
Well,
it was so bad. It was so bad. I fucking changed, went in a shower, and the clothes, clothes and underwear I had on, just chucked in a fucking bin.
Yeah, nice.
Chucked in a fucking bin.
I tell you what, it can happen to the best of us, mate. It's absolutely horrible when it happens. And yeah, the thing is, you got to learn the lesson, though, and that is if you do know you have a dicky stomach, you do know you have a bad stomach, don't go anywhere. I know. Just don't go anywhere. Just stay at home. That's what you got to do.
Mackenzie, hi Mackenzie, hope you're well. He says, seen a Bale news, probably false, but still interesting. I'm going. All depends what news you're talking about. I know there's a lot of fucking false information going out there. If you want to know the truth, I done a Bale video about a week and a half ago. And nothing has really changed since, if I'm honest with you, nothing's really changed since. I'm actually watching a Real Madrid Betis game at the moment, and he wasn't being named, so he's not going to have a send-off. People are looking into that. Oh, he's not giving him a send-off, but they never give Ramos a send-off, Casillas a send-off. They very, very cutthroat regarding send-offs, Real Madrid, and so don't look into that as a anti-Real Madrid thing. Anyway, it's 0-0 at the Bernabeu at the moment, 72 minutes. Cheddar says, I told driver, keep it. It was a lot. That's a problem, you see. It was a lot. I would have if it was like only a 10 or something, but it fucking weren't. My fault. I should fucking grab change. Brown by name, brown by nature. Yeah. Anyway, so that was a funny story, Sam. That was a funny story.
It is funny, I suppose, from someone outside looking in, but
I tell you, fucking hell. You know what? I was terrible. Like, oh fuck.
It's happened to me once.
And it was and then I basically had to knew I had to sit down because it was runny. So I thought, if I get up and I don't compress it, then it could fucking run over the seat to fucking drip down my fucking legs and shit.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh
I mean?
God. Shit. Fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. God. Yeah. Next time you start feeling it in your stomach, just don't go anywhere, mate.
Phew, telling you. CF11. Yeah, I do apologize. I keep on forgetting what time it is in the UK. I do apologize about that.
Yeah. It's only
Guys,
what
if
is
you
it?
want to come in, right? If you want to come in.
Off one. Yeah.
Mackenzie says on the Cardiff forums there was something. Yeah, basically there's a two deals with a new kit company, New Balance. One isn't with Bale. One is because there's they're using the New Balance deal to supplement his wages, really,
Yeah.
or potential. Anyway, um, yeah, something I want to talk about, Sam.
Yep.
And I've done another bloody upload on it of late because of another one.
Yep.
Pitch invasions. Now I'll be completely honest with you. I'm sure it could be a couple of people in the chat or watching it later who have been guilty of doing a pitch invasion over the years. I've done it many times. Cardiff used to have one every home game, even if it got relegated. It was just one of those things. I remember a friend bloody basically robbed star striker Carl Dale in the fourth division with his boots, his shorts, and his fucking. But
It's not on. It's not on.
but it's something different now. I tell you what, it's different. It's social media. And people are using their camera phones because they want a reaction from players. Back then, you didn't want a reaction from players. Basically, it was just a celebratory pitch invasion.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have this kind of like taunting. Basically, it didn't. You
Remember,
just told the fucking players to go in.
remember seeing the old days of Nottingham Forest and that with Clough, old Clough.
Yeah.
He was knocking out fans left, right, and centre. He was.
And Derby, Derby said, anyone coming on? Now, obviously, the instant reaction at dock points. We can't dock points. You know, any new rule changes will have to be at the start of the season.
Yeah.
But as a supporter who remembers fucking fences,
but something needs to be done.
I'm worried. It's getting to a point. I'm really worried that fucking fences could return some.
Well, that could be that's it. You know, these I'm sorry for saying it, but the people who do it are wankers. These wankers. There's always wankers who ruin it for everyone else. You know, and that could be the way it goes. They put up fences again or gates or whatever. You know, and then it's down to these wankers who cause this. You know, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. And security, you know, I know it's tough for security. There's not enough of them, but at the same time, security is so poor at these grounds. I mean, you can just do whatever the fuck you want at these football grounds with that security.
Because basically, what you got, I mean, you know, back then, when the fences come down, Cheddar says he'll never come back. You know what? Hey, I tell you. It is different because you haven't got standing like you did back then. You'll still be allocated a seat, right?
Yeah.
So it is different to what it was like.
You can't have overcrowding now. You can't have overcrowding in top level stadiums.
You know, but even as a spectacle, you fucking caged in, and you know, looking at the old grounds and people complain that they're behind a pillar, which is helping to hold the roof up. You know, you'd be like that with fences. I remember it.
No, but you've got to stop the pitch invasions. That's the thing. They've got to have a security presence there at the end of the game. You know, bring in extra staff or whatever at the end of the game, and just circle the pitch. You know, make sure you got security all around the pitch. So, try and just see if you can stop people. You know, if that doesn't work, then that's it. You got to start introducing fences and docking points and stuff like that.
And bringing more police into the grounds. And that comes with a huge cost for the club then.
Yeah. Of course, you've got to find the clubs, you've got to, dock points. There's all these different ways of punishment that you just have to do it because you can't have, fans invading the pitch, and it's the security of the players and the coaching staff as well. Players can get injured, coaches can get injured.
Chef Levin, how were both you true? And mine was fine. Jordan is a weird place, but you know what? I kind of loved it. It was back in the bloody Stone Age in some respect. But Jordan, I'm going to go back there. Really go back there. Judging by colour of Sam, spent most of his time in go-go bars, Sam.
Well, I could tell you
Brownie, how did you get on?
It's the light coming from my computer. I did actually get a bit of colour while I was over there. I was on a few beaches while I was over there, but yeah, the colour from the computer doesn't make me look good right now. But yeah, not too many go-go bars. There was a few bars, to be honest. I was in a few bars, and but not too many go-go bars. No, I was there with my girlfriend, so yeah, I don't think I would have been able to go to any go-go bars.
Yeah, no, I was still kind of like anti bars and clubs, but it was an experience. How did you, Brownie? Did you get to Petra? No, I didn't, mate. No, I didn't. I just
he fucked the bird called Petra, I bet.
No comment. Hey, I got a date tomorrow.
Another one, fucking hell.
I know. That last one.
You must have deep pockets paying for all this.
Back to me. I spent so fucking much in that restaurant meal. She didn't come back to me.
So you must have deep pockets for paying for all these escorts.
No, she weren't an escort. I'll tell you straight if she was. But it does. Honestly, I'm not kidding you. At the moment, it feels as if it's cheaper with a fucking escort when there is not.
God,
do you know what I mean? I don't know why.
We go crazy spending loads of shit.
Yeah, I do. That's the thing. That is the thing.
Just take him down McDonald's.
Brownie lad.
Just take him down McDonald's and stick a fucking McWrap up their bum.
A McSpicy fucking wrap.
McSpicy wrap up a bum. That'll get her going.
Jeez. Well, it'd be a fucking bitter taste anyway, wouldn't it? Right, Cheddar said, better quality staff, stewards are crap. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, they get paid pennies. They get paid pennies. I mean,
the stewards just. I mean, most of the games I've seen, around the stewards just watch the game. They don't watch the bloody crowd.
Nothing. They get paid fucking minimum wage. They live locally. Most of them are known by the clubs, unless it's like a London fucking club where I know agencies would fucking recruit them, right?
Yeah.
For example, Cardiff. Many of them are Cardiff fans. Many of them know where fucking they live. Well, you're gonna fucking give her the big one. Doesn't fucking work, do you know?
No. Hey, Steve Denham. Big up, Steve Denham. Nice to see you, mate. Not an escort.
Yeah, he says, and take a McDonald's. I know. Take a McDonald's. She's not an escort. She's a Volkswagen. Bump.
That reminds me of that fantastic one-liner from Gary Delaney. You heard of Gary Delaney, the one-liner comedian? He's fantastic. He's got this one-liner. He says, "So I filled up the escort with petrol. She died."
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, Richard, Tottenham fan. Apparently,
Tottenham fan, eh? Wow.
Apparently, what's the latest? Apparently, Tottenham have got fucking.
They got food poisoning again, haven't they? Yay!
Food fucking bug.
Food poisoning again. That's what happened in the 2018-19 season, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah. Well, it's fucking Wenger, fucking head chef in whatever hotel they fucking stay in.
What was it? Was it 18, 19? No, sorry, it's longer. That's 16. I can't remember now. It's a few years ago. Yeah, when they same thing. Last day of the season. Either Tottenham or Arsenal could get fourth. Arsenal got fourth because Tottenham had to play with food poisoning, and they lost. I think it was West Ham they played, and they lost against West Ham, and they blamed the chef who made the meal. They said he was an Arsenal fan or something like
that. Brownie, you do love that Corona. It's my leftovers, mate. I got vodka on standby.
They go lasagna gate all over again. He's saying Richard Evans,
yeah, that's right, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me
Bloody
if Norwich
Tottenham
turned this
don't really
over.
deserve it.
You know what? If Tottenham draw, is that still in
No, it's not
Tottenham's
enough.
hands?
They have to lose.
Right, okay. I fancy
Because of
draw
goal
tomorrow.
difference, basically. If Tottenham draw and Arsenal win, they'd finish on the same points, but Tottenham have a far better goal difference, so they would still get fourth. But so that basically means Norwich has to win, or Spurs has to lose, basically, for Arsenal to get fourth.
I got you.
And Arsenal win, of course.
I feel like Chinese tonight. 5 foot big thing.
They haven't got big tits in China.
Unless they implants.
They haven't got big tits in China unless they're plastic.
No, unless they implants.
Yeah.
So, what else can we talk about, Sam? What else can we talk about? Come on.
Talk about
Mbappe? Because I know you fucking wanted to jump on
I'll
that.
tell you what, mate. You're in the mud, aren't you, again with your fucking...
I know.
I'm
I'm laughing.
some kind of fucking in the know. You're fucking
hang on,
in the mud.
hang on. 1 second.
In the
1
mud.
second. Hold the fire.
Oh, here we go. He's off again. Fuck you know. He's off more than a fucking tie hooker's fucking pantyhose. He is. Anyway, what are you guys doing? Richard Evans, Spurs fan. Am I happy with Arteta? I suppose you mean Arteta. No, not really. To be honest, I don't think he's the solution. I think he's doing about what he can, and that's about it. He's not good enough to take us up to the level where we should be, to be honest. Too many mistakes, too many weird decisions. Yeah. So, not great with man management. Do you live local? Local, I suppose you mean. Well, yeah, I'm in the UK. Anglia, Essex. I suppose about nine months ago now, or 8 months ago. Moved from Norway. I was in Norway for many years.
And Cheddar's fucking party over again. Fuck off, Cheddar's. No, in all fairness, hang on a sec, and Sam, you will fucking back me up on this. Because I wish I'd done a video before the day. Because I watched El Chigurito last night, and you could sense how the fucking program was going, how the agenda was going, and you think, Real Madrid have told these it's not fucking happening because, well, I don't know if you watched the upload by one of the AS's reporters, Thomas Rosario, he fucking lost it big time. He absolutely lost it big time. Basically calling Mbappe a mercenary if he doesn't go, because Mbappe, they agreed everything with a contract on Tuesday.
Hang on, how does that make sense? He's a mercenary if he stays at
because
Saint-Germain.
PSG don't win anything. He said, look, you'll never win anything with PSG, blah, blah, blah.
But he's not a mercenary if he fucking goes around with... you can make this shit up, couldn't you?
Well, this is how I understand it, right? Everything which was agreed with Mbappe and the entourage between the Mbappe and Real Madrid was put in a legal contract on Tuesday, and he should have signed the contract there and then. He didn't turn up to this meeting, right? He didn't turn up to the meeting, and he told Real Madrid, look, I need a few more days to think about it. On Wednesday, PSG then went to Mbappe, and listen to this, right? Went to Mbappe and said, look, if you sign a new deal, you can have full control of the club, which means you can fucking be in charge of team management. Fucking,
I don't believe that for 1 second.
That's what it's fucking.
I don't believe. What? They're going to make him manager then?
Basically, yeah.
So he's going to be the manager of the team.
Basically.
That doesn't make.
Yeah, he's full control of team affairs.
No,
who's
the manager there now? Is he still Pochettino?
Well, he's going to go anyway in the summer, isn't he?
Who's the manager there now? Still Pochettino, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's if it is true, and it does seem to be fucking true. Even Fabrizio Romano was fucking going around the eggshells with some of his wording, right? Um, if that is true, that's fucking crazy, man. That's
There's no way
desperation.
that that's true. There's no way on this planet that that is true. They'd probably give him the same amount of money, or maybe even more, than Real Madrid, because PSG do have that type of money. So they could do that. Maybe they've done that to entice him to stay for one more season. I can see that happening, because let's face it, if he goes to Real Madrid, Karim Benzema there, in top form. Mbappe hasn't been great this season, to be honest, or from what I've seen anyway. He hasn't done that much in the Champions League anyway. You know, you kind of see him pulling out, saying, "No, I'll do one more season in Paris Saint-Germain
Well,
and
he's
see,
out of
see how it
contract.
goes." But giving him control, that's what you have managers for. You're not going to have Kylian Mbappe being the fucking manager of PSG. That's just complete and utter nonsense.
Well, anyway, uh, um, I've never seen some of those fucking reporters get proper ranty like they did last night. And
Well, obviously, because they put their reputation into it, don't they? And then when they
yeah,
get found out or whatever, and things change, they become annoyed, don't they?
well, even for Fabrizio Romano said Real Madrid were so confident on Tuesday, and then when he didn't turn
Yeah.
up to the meeting,
Well, they were
fuck him.
confident. They were confident they were going to get Haaland too, weren't they? But Haaland,
No, but
Haaland.
you know what? They pulled out with him to put all the eggs in a basket on Mbappe because they were fucking so confident.
Well, anyway, it looks at both of them were supposed to go to Real Madrid. Now it looks like they
They
got none
were,
of
they
them. Neither
were,
of
they were at. Fuck off. They were.
them. You might
And,
still have a chance with Bale though.
well, we'll go to that now. We'll go on to that now. Uh, Thoughts on the relegation scrap. Thoughts on the relegation scrap. I
So
said Leeds for fucking months. You guys will know this in the Q&A. I think Leeds will go down, but I prefer Burnley to go down. I'm sick of Burnley
yeah, I
in the
prefer
fucking
I
Premier
prefer
League now.
Leeds to stay up, to be honest, because they're just a bigger club, and they even though they've got a lot of problems, they play better football in my opinion, and they're just a nicer club in my opinion. Burnley's just what a shit fucking club with shit players, and fucking Sean Dyche when he was there. What a no,
You
it's
know,
just
with you
horrible
know,
football.
with the theory that it's corrupt football Premier League and everything, and I am jumping on that theory now. I really am jumping on that theory, but because the claim is that they want the Premier League brand to be fucking brilliant, competition everywhere, all across the board. Doesn't it? One thing against that theory is that how the hell have they allowed Burnley in a Premier League for so long? Because
Well, that goes to prove it's all
what do they do
bollocks.
to the Premier League brand? They do nothing.
That goes to prove you that all that controlling corruption shit, all that's it's all bollocks, mate. It's all bollocks. I mean, you give these people far too much credit. These people couldn't fucking organize a piss up in a brewery, and you think they can fucking control exactly what's going to happen each game here, there, all over the place, the whole league, the outcome of the whole league. No, no. In terms of money and everything, you would think then Man United would be in a much better place. They would have managed to do something with them. The same with the same with Chelsea. Chelsea have had a shit season, really. They'd have done more with them. If it's all about money and power, it's not
Well,
corruption.
Sam, come on, man. You're not fucking that naive. You're not that
No,
naive. Come
listen,
on, for fuck's
conspiracy
sake. We,
theories.
we, we've seen corruption in
Conspiracy
every big
theories.
league in the fucking world, apart
99
from Premier League. Bollocks.
99% of conspiracy theories, You only got to dig a little bit below the surface. They're full of holes. They're full full of ways of explaining how they're not true. Conspiracy theories are
I tell you
lazy.
something.
They're lazy. People like patterns. We like controversy. We like patterns. Humans, we like to make patterns out of things and explain things. And why is that like that? And why is that like this? This has to be this. It has to be that. It can't just simply be, basically a coincidence of things. Basically, it's like the referees are also. We've got some new referees coming now. Be interesting to see how they come. There's a few. I think there's going to be a few changes with the referees now next season. A few of them are retiring, and one of them's going away to do something else. So we're going to have a few new referees next season. Hopefully, the referees coming in to the Premier League.
Well, if you're coming from a championship, you fucking got out the Premier League. I tell you, fucking
Well,
championship.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen who it's going to be yet and all of that. But anyway, I just hope the standard improves, because the standard of refereeing has been absolutely terrible. And once again, the referee there's no referees from the Premier League chosen to do any of the VAR room things for the World Cup.
I'm looking forward to the day where the referee is asked to look at the screen and the referee says, "No, I'm going to keep with my fucking decision."
Yeah, because
every time a referee goes
supposed,
over,
the referee on the field is the match official. He's supposed to make the final decision. That is the way it's supposed to work. VAR is only supposed to be assistance to help make a decision. Assist, not actually make the decision. Yeah. In the Premier League, for some stupid reason, all the referees seem to defer the decision to the VAR room. So the VAR room makes the final decision. It's absolutely stupid. It's passing the back.
What's your thoughts on Chelsea's situation? Ryan's asking.
So what's actually going on now? Is the American actually got ownership now?
Yeah, I think as far as I'm aware, no, I could well be a few days behind. As far as I'm aware, Abramovich hadn't given any kind of like credibility of any funds going to the charities in which he said. And Abramovich is moving the goalpost mainly.
But I thought it was that American. It was all done and dusted with that American.
Yeah, no, he's moved the goalpost.
I don't know, but I tell you what, I wouldn't be sad if they got fucking relegated anyway. I wouldn't be sad at all.
I remember Chelsea in the.
I wouldn't be sad if I wouldn't be sad
won't be making the job any easier, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sad if they had to go down to League 2 or whatever it is. I wouldn't be sad at all.
Let's not get started. Okay, all right. No worries, Ryan.
Yeah, they're mainly ketchup and brown sauce. That's what they are.
Mbappe is taking a piss out of Real Madrid. I tell you, I was listening, and half of them. It's been fucking dragged out so long. Look, just fuck him off. If he doesn't want to fucking join, fuck him off.
Mbappe, he could have used it as a ploy altogether to get a better contract. I don't know, but
yeah, I know. But it's Mavi says, "I'm praying the Leeds go down as I'm a lone West Brom fan in the family league." Right, okay.
I understand that. I understand that.
French league is at the site. Take away Lyon, PSG. Richard said, "Yeah, it is. It's Farmers League. I don't like a Bundesliga either. You know that, Sam. I'm not a fan of Bundesliga."
Well, we see, don't we? The players that come over from the Bundesliga, most of them, they're nowhere near the level they were in the Bundesliga, were they? I mean, look at Werner. When he came, he was absolute shite. Kai Havertz was an absolute baller in the Bundesliga. He struggled in the Premier League.
Leno,
yeah, he's done all right, I think, to be honest. But
I'm telling you, I know Sam is dismissing it, but I'm telling you.
What?
About
you got to have some evidence. You got to have some evidence of that. You can't just say.
Hang on, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Hope you well. Any more news on the Birmingham takeover? I don't really, mate. What I have heard is that I can't remember his name, like an Italian name, who's very close to David Sullivan, the West Ham owner, apparently there's now a party who this Italian guy is going to be fronting up David Sullivan's money. Now, if you are a Birmingham fan, Thomas, well, Birmingham, surely, because it's been in news for about the last week, what Birmingham fans fucking thinking the thought of fucking David Sullivan returning after all the shit they've gone through since he sold it to some dodgy fucking Hong Kong guy?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I can't see that happening. I'll tell you why, Sam. Is because it's basically a time scale of when they're going to sell West Ham now, right? Because there's an agreement that says if he sells it after a certain date, then they'll have tax fucking they save on taxes basically. So
yeah.
They sell after that. All of a sudden, I think part of the deal with our Italian guy, named guy, is that if Sullivan's going to lend him the money, and if he defers on the money, and Sullivan takes over the club. Now, come on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, now Birmingham, they used to be in the old Premier League.
Yeah. Rumours Potts is going on PSG, going to take Conte. Many thanks to it. Yeah, hit a million views.
Yeah, you got to do your cinnamon challenge, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm doing it tomorrow. We're gonna have a million view party tomorrow, and I'm gonna do my my forfeit, which is the cinnamon challenge live. So if I do die live on air, Sam, I'll give you fucking everything. Yeah, but the latest one.
That's just gonna be a few fucking football with brownie condoms, isn't it? That you got in your fucking.
I know.
That's always that's gonna be.
The latest figures, obviously, the pitch and reasons have helped. Let's be completely honest. But I never thought I'd thank a former Swansea player for his help in fucking getting me to that million. So Ollie McBurney, many thanks. Your videos give me 14,000 fucking views in the last 24, 48 hours, my friend.
Lovely jubbly.
Let's hope you get fucked in the police interview fucking soon. Anyway. Sorry, that jumped then for some reason.
Jump, might as well jump. Bit of Van Halen.
Egos gonna be a downfall as it is. Would get Messi found out of control.
No way.
He's never said
control
today.
of the club. That's just absolute bollocks.
His agreement with both clubs. Yeah, his mother did say today, but yeah. But the thing is, with
it reminds me of Obi Mikel. Remember John Obi Mikel? He's a young talent who I actually had in my club for a little bit when I was a coach. He was at youth level before he went away to Chelsea. It was, but
yeah,
he had agreements with he had contracts with United and Chelsea.
Yeah, he signed for United.
Yeah,
literally signed for United, and yeah, it was a proper fucking legal battle going on.
These players, honestly,
is it not time yet? No, I'm doing it tomorrow. We're gonna have a 1 million. You're more than welcome to join, Sam. 1 million fucking.
Well, I'm busy tomorrow, but I'll definitely try and catch it on the old replay.
Bailey's coming to Cardiff next year. It's guaranteed, Brownie. Exactly, mate.
Don't you reckon you go for one more payday?
You were in those shows last summer, and didn't I always say, look, if it's not happening, it's only because Perez. If it's not happening now, it will happen when his contract is fucking out.
I can definitely see that happening. I really can. That seems a lot more realistic. I agree. I'm just wondering, though, since Bale is a money-grabbing bastard, that if someone from the MLS might come in and actually offer him a nice contract for 1 year or whatever, he might take that.
Now, the rumour is it could well be a short-term, ongoing deal. Short term
Yeah.
is 6 months until Wales qualify for a World Cup. The World Cup's in November. It's going to be a short term deal, and I kind of agree with you. He does a short term deal, and he does a stint in America for a year.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah. Steve Denham, Madrid of film, absolutely they are. Bill was talking about going Cardiff in interview because I thought, yeah, Brownie sniffing glue. What? Wherever his money is corruption, granted, correct. Sorry guys if I missed any comments. Raj, hope you well, my friend. I'm very well, hope you are too. Guys, it did jump, so I do apologize if I missed any comments. Richard says, when I was in school, Chelsea was dreadful. They were. Fucking terrible.
Chelsea didn't exist basically, did they, before 2003?
We're on the pitch up. We are. I need to figure out who's coming on. But yeah, I want to get as many people as possible throughout the fucking period. It's only 1 million. I know, people have had far many, but it is a fucking milestone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll talk
definitely.
bollocks. I get pissed. I get wrecked. I got a fucking speech impediment, right? Right?
1 million views. It is. It's an achievement.
It's fucking mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Brownie on Pog. Sorry, I'm fucking. Jazza. Hi, Jazza. If Sam Greenwood's going to wristwatch.
Wristwatch 8 times in a row. Let me say, okay. Wristwatch. 8 times. Okay.
Yeah.
Potato wedges.
Dow says, I thought you got a date, Brownie. Yeah, this is how it's going to go, you see, because I'm 3 hours ahead. Right, so the date is going to be, I think table's booked like 8 o'clock. Right, now it wouldn't, the party wouldn't be until about 1 o'clock my time, because I need to fucking sync it with UK time. So 8 o'clock I got that date. The meal, fucking blah blah blah. I won't be staying over at hers, and she won't be coming here. That's for sure. But yeah, so I'd probably be finished by about 11:30, and then I could well be absolutely bladdered by the time I'm on you.
Well, it's happened before, Brownie. It's happened before.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's happened before. Wouldn't be the first time.
Right. So knock on the head. It's been just over an hour. If that's all right with you, Sam. I know.
This Jazz is a character. I like him.
Yes, yeah, they all are now.
Yeah, they got a lot of good people in the chat. Steve says, "I'm the reason people watch your channel." Yeah, he could be right. All or nothing.
Right, hang on. We'll do another 5 minutes. We'll do it till 9:15. It's 09:00. Hang on. Hold the phone.
Again.
I need a pee.
Oh, here we go. I need a pee again. Fucking hell, he's up and down more than a fucking hooker's trousers. All right, let's see. So you want me to say black bug's blood? Okay. Black bug's blood, black bug's blood, black bug's blood, black bug's blood, black bug's blood. 5 times did it. Barbecue sauce for me on the potato wedges. Thank you very much. And Jazza says, I like you too, Sam. Prefer you submerge in the water, though. Okay, that's a bit weird. Said it too slowly. Fuck off, Jazza. You're having a bubble bath, mate. You're having a bubble bath. Yeah, we had some funny shows. Was it back in November? I think it was. November, December. We had a couple of shows where we had a few glasses of wine and that on the show together. That was a laugh.
What was a laugh?
No, I was just saying. Steve was just saying some of the best shows when you were pissed. I'm
Well,
saying, remember we got pissed together. We had a few drinks together
oh
when you came
yeah,
to
yeah, I
visit me,
remember
didn't
that.
you?
I remember that. And I remember getting fucking rat assed and oh yeah, that was after a date, wasn't it? No, when it was after I stayed over at a hotel and I didn't realise she was fucking watching.
Yeah, we had a laugh.
Yeah, no. So that's basically how it's gonna go. So UK time it'd be 5 o'clock. I'll be on a date. So I'll have plenty of time, 2-3 hours, and then I'll set it up.
Yeah,
It will be funny. It will be funny.
you got to have time to take the air out of her and fold her down and pack her away nicely afterwards.
Well, I've told her I got a YouTube channel, but I haven't told her what it is. She's all right though. I'll show you a photo. I
Yeah,
thought I sent you a photo.
I don't think Brownie understood my joke there, but it's okay.
Sorry, what?
Did you understand my joke? Did you hear what I said?
No.
No.
My sound is fucked.
Oh, that's true. Your sound isn't very good anyway. Yeah, I was just having a joke with you.
Hang on. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
I showed you that, didn't I?
Where's she from?
Well, she calls herself Russian. Oh, I'm going to actually murder this now with fucking speech impediment. Calls herself Russian, but she's actually Uzbekistani.
Okay.
So
Yeah, one of those countries. Yeah, there's a few of them, ex-Russians.
that shows better than what's on TV. No, I'm going to do the live bloody cinnamon challenge as well. That's going to be on the 1 million thing.
So what is it you got to do? What is the cinnamon challenge? You got to breathe in. What do? You got to breathe in through your nose.
It's a tablespoon of cinnamon. That's
Yeah.
all it is. You eat it.
You eat it.
You fucking put it in your mouth. That's it, right? And Tanya, fucking, if anyone wants to fucking have a look, Mike Parry cinnamon challenge. Anyone knows Mike Parry from TalkSport? Funny as fuck. Pipeless, come on, man. Fucking hell, you come in here. Phil, welcome. What else? It's something else I needed to fucking talk about. I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, I don't mind staying on for a bit longer if you want to. I mean, it's Friday night, isn't it? I mean, I've got nothing to do.
Well, yeah, okay, 5 more minutes. I'm fucking.
Yeah, it's up to you. You're the host. You're the big wig.
There was something fucking else. I can't remember what it is now. Guys in the chat.
Ask some questions. It's a Q&A. There's some questions in the chat, but no stupid fucking stupid stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there.
Yeah, see if they got any questions, or else we'll just have to knock it on the head, as it were.
Wait till she shows up with nah. Oh, AP, AP. Hope you well.
Hi, AP, mate.
Hope you're well, my friend. When's the Champions League then?
Next Saturday, isn't it? Not this Saturday, not tomorrow, but I think it's Saturday after. I think.
You know what? I think Europe. I just watched it. I think Madrid 0-0, wasn't it? I think his starting lineup could well be the starting lineup for that game, because they've had a few weeks of rest. Really, they won La Liga about 3 weeks ago, and we'll see fucking.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Manchester City bottled it, didn't they? Bloody hell.
Oh yeah, I'm spoken to since then. Fucking hell, I've done a watch along. Can believe it.
Jesus Christ, they bottled it again. What, City in the Champions League, honestly, they struggle, don't they?
Yeah.
That seems to be what Pep Guardiola's waiting for.
It was a substitute, to be honest. It was a substitute. Yeah. Paul, Evening chaps are Antrim, isn't it? The race course, Eagles. How about Big Pat teaching that young? Exactly. There's another one as well, Paul, in which I've uploaded before this show. Benteke, fucking hell, how Benteke didn't fucking hit that guy. It did the taunter. I never know. I've uploaded it. AP, knock that cinnamon challenge on the head. Do naked bungee jump. My friend, right? My friend, I live in Dubai. Nakedness in the fucking street is not fucking good. It's not a good idea, my friend. I tell you. Sam, would you rather be Norway starman or be on a bench for England?
I would rather be a star player for Norway than just be a peripheral bench player for England all the way. I'd rather be playing and be in the centre of the limelight for Norway, basically, than just being a bench player for England, definitely.
And Haaland, how do you think Haaland will fucking will do? I got worried with his injury record this season.
Yeah, there's a few worries about his injuries. Hopefully, that's something he can get over. But yeah, I mean, there's reading a lot what the Norwegians have been saying in their coverage, their sports coverage, and they reckon he could be very good for City. They reckon, he depends how they use him, of course, but he's strong. He's really strong. He's strong enough for the Premier League. He's got a lot of strength, and he's quick as well. So, I reckon too, he could be pretty good in the Premier League because he's got the strength. He's a strong kid. He's a big kid and he's strong.
Right, I'm going to have to knock on the head. I am going to have to knock on the head, Sam. It's fucking 1:20.
Yep.
Right, guys, love you and leave you. Many thanks for everything. Many thanks for support. It will be a 1 million fucking view party tomorrow. Fuck no, just going to happen.
Good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow with the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, I know. I could be fucking dead. I could be dead. I had a good life.
You'll be all right.
Many thanks for coming on, Sam. Much appreciated. Guys in the chat, many thanks. Without everyone fucking sharing, loving, fucking showing their support, no way would it hit that milestone it has today. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you ever so much. Mean that. Please also check out the membership, and I better fucking put this on now. And see you tomorrow. I hope I see you all tomorrow, yeah?